The next question is, what do you need to change in order to reach this goal? Because a lot of times people will set goals that require ambitious action, and the question is, what do you need to change in your business to reach this goal? All of you that shared your goals seemed very reasonable. So it seemed like, hey, you feel like you could produce this much and you could get your marketing together to sell this much. But for some people, they're gonna have to change something about what they're doing. And so there are three things. If you're feeling like, how would I get to this goal? Okay, so it's production, it's marketing, but like, how do I move from where I am to where I wanna be? There's three different things you can do. The first one is to filter everything else out. The best way to reach a goal is to have one goal and work on it single-mindedly. So that goal is a sales goal, you work on your production, you work on your marketing, you are going towards this goal. You don't decide, oh, you know what, I could also maybe teach a class, or I will also maybe introduce a whole new line of stuff. A whole new line of stuff, a class, a craft show is, if it's not in line with your goal, whatever your main goal is, it's going to distract you from reaching it and it's going to take longer. So filter everything else out. This includes all of the things that you do in your workday that aren't moving you towards your goal, which we're going to talk about a lot today. The second thing is to become even more effective with the time you have. So if you have been, I have a 2-hour work session, but I only get one thing made, but if you became more effective, maybe did it like a little assembly line, or you had everything laid out. I know the difference between when I cook and my husband cooks, and he cooks all the time, but he does mise en place, where you get everything out, you chop everything up first, and then you go to cook it. I am like, oh, I'll throw the noodles in. Oh, I need an onion, I should chop an onion real quick. Oh no, and I cook all the time, but I don't get it all together first, so I'm way more frazzled and like putting it all together because I'm not doing it like in an effective way. It makes me crazy that he'll spend forever chopping peppers before he's even started cooking anything, and I'm like, it's getting late, you have to put it on there, but he wants to get it all together. And that's what I'm talking about becoming effective, is often we'll sit down to make our thing and we'll be like, oh, I don't have, the thing I always run out of is like shipping mailers. So I sat down to do shipping, I printed off all my labels, I got my tape out, I don't have shipping mailers, oh, I have to wait till tomorrow. Then you have to schlep to the store. But if you become effective in both your workstation and your time, it's going to make it easier to reach your goal. And the third thing is to work on what matters, to identify what actually makes a change. So obviously making the product makes a change, and also working on the marketing that is actually effective for your people makes a change, filtering out everything else you could be doing with your time and working on what matters.